Are you interested, somewhat committed, or totally committed to your goals? I've noticed a pattern in lots of the people that I work with, that at the beginning, the people who get weak results are the ones who are just vaguely interested in that goal. The people who get average results are the ones who are somewhat committed towards their goals. But the people who really get phenomenal results are the ones who have completely committed, who have phenomenal commitment to their goals. Which one of those are you? Be really honest with yourself today. Are you interested, somewhat committed, or totally committed? When you're interested in a particular goal, let's say it's getting a first at university. Most people want this. I can tell you most of the goals that people want. Starting a business, earning 6 figures, having the dream home, having the ideal, 10 out of 10 relationship with the opposite sex, having the body they want, and traveling the world. Those are things that most people want. Most people are interested in those things. And when you're interested, you might talk about it. You might put up a nice quote on your Instagram or on your Facebook and get a few likes. And you talk about it, but you never really move beyond that thought level of intellectualizing that idea, of thinking about, I really want to get a first this year. I really want to do well this year. I really want to start a business this year. But your results are weak because you're interested, you're not really committed. You're at about 10 or 20%. And that might be okay. You might start there. The next level is you're somewhat committed. So if you're a student, for example, and you want to get a first, when it's time for the deadline, when it's time for exams, this video, for example, it's May, June when this comes out, so it's exam period. So you're in the library and you're getting it in. You're revising as much as possible, but only when the deadline's approaching. You're only doing it when you know you have to. You're not giving it that extra 20 or 30%. And the results you get are good, don't get me wrong. You might get a 2-1 at the end of it. You might have a decent level of income or a decent physique at the end of it, but you're just good. There's still a level beyond it. There's still an extra 20 or 30% that you know you can commit a little bit deeper. And then there's another level. And that level is when you are totally locked in. You're totally committed towards your goal. I have a client like this. Every single day he tracks what he's doing every hour of every day. Every day he wakes up and meditates for 5 minutes. Then he writes down his 3 goals for the day. And then he puts in his diary when he's gonna do which task and how long that will take. And then he measures his level of productivity day on day. And then every week, every month, he sends me, without me asking him to, he sends me a graph of where his productivity is. And not only that, he will also break down on this day, this is what went well, and this is what didn't go so well, so here's what I'm going to do. And here are my most successful days. He is totally immersed and committed to his goal. And his goal is to have a better physique and to have the 6-pack and all those other things, but also to start a business. And he's just bought his own first house. He's just bought his first house. He is totally immersed in his goal, and all he sees is that one thing that he wants to get. There's no distractions. So my question to you today is, what will it take for you to put in that extra level of commitment? Are you willing to do your meal prep in advance so you eat less junk food, so you get the body you want? Are you willing to read a book every single day? And not only do that, but make notes on what you're learning. Are you willing to wake up an extra hour earlier so you can get more done? Are you willing to go to sleep an hour earlier? What will it take for you to take your commitment to the next level? Because I guarantee you, when you move from interested to somewhat committed to totally committed to your goal, your results will go through the roof. And how I know that is because I've seen it myself, in doing it myself, from making 2 videos a week every now and then to making 3 every single week in advance, and improving the YouTube thumbnails, promoting it better, researching the topics, and doing all that little bit extra and constantly improving it, and seeing it in my clients, like the one I spoke about when we're working together as a coach and a coachee. So tell me below, what's the one thing you're going to do to take your commitment to the next level? Remember, dream like a god, command like a king, work like a slave, and you can achieve anything. You are here, let me remind you, to accept only the best and nothing less.